Miami Heat Nation. Hello guys, my name is Trent, and over here we are going to be covering the Miami Heat's off-season and heading into next year. So guys, if you support the Miami Heat or your favorite team is the Miami Heat, make sure you drop that sub and turn on post notifications. Now in today's video, we are going to be talking about Miami Heat expectations and predictions heading into next season. Now, before we get into that, I do want to say I finally made my Twitch account. So if you want to support me over there, make sure you go to the link in the description and follow it. We will be streaming Heat news, rumors, and all that good stuff. Now, heading back into the video. Now, this offseason hasn't been going which we expected. Obviously, we wanted to land a superstar player like Donovan Mitchell, maybe Bradley Beal, or Kevin Durant. And so far, only people we really brought back was just re-signings, Dwayne Dedmon, Victor Oladipo, and Caleb Martin. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm happy Martin's back, and I'm happy Victor Oladipo's back. I questioned Dwayne Dedmon bringing him back, but hey, it is what it is. Now, when you look at this roster, obviously it did get worse. We lost to PJ Tucker, and honestly, that's a huge loss because he brought a lot on the defensive end and just was low-key our missing piece. I feel like if we had another option in the playoffs last year, I think we would have made it to NBA Finals. But hey, it is what it is heading into the next year. Now, last year we finished 53-29, first in the Eastern Conference. And this upcoming season, I'm still confident in this roster. Even if we don't trade for a superstar player, it looks like we're going to be most likely running it back. I'm still confident in this roster because I'm confident in the people making that next step in developing. Obviously, we got players like Haywood Highsmith, who I think is going to take a next leap. I think he's going to be cracking the rotation. I've been watching him a lot. I've been watching his film. I think he's going to be really, really credible. I think Nikola Jovic is going to have a solid rookie year. You still got Yurt 7. I think he's going to be cracking the rotation just a little bit. You hoping Victor Oladipo turns into that Indiana Pacers offensive Victor Oladipo, because last postseason we seen him actually be a nice two-way player on the defense end. So if he can remain that great defense and just average more points, that's going to be a plus. We already know what we're going to get from Jimmy. Bam Adebayo has been working on that shot. So if he continues to work on that shot and develop a three-point shooter or just a three-point shot, low 30s, maybe 33, 34% right there, maybe even that mid-range even better. Kyle Lowry, he gets back in shape. He's not injured and does, the old Toronto Raptors Kyle Lowry. Yes, I understand he's a little bit older, but I still have confidence in the team. And I don't think these are like far, far away. Like Victor could be that same person that we all expect him to be. This is his first off season. He has been working out crazy. Kyle Lowry needs to get in shape. Pat Riley already made it known that he's going to talk to him about that. Kyle Lowry's a veteran. He knows what he needs to do. Bam. He said last offseason that he's going to work on shooting the ball more. Didn't really shoot much last year. So hopefully he's more consistent doing that, more aggressive on the offense end. Because if Bam can turn into that center that can give you 25 and 10 every single night, that's going to be perfect. We don't need a trade for another star because we know what we're going to get from Jimmy. And Victor could be that big three of him averaging 20+ coming off the bench. Tyler Hero, becomes that two-way player, works on the defense end, continues to improve on the offense end, and B's in the starting lineup. You still got Max Strus. You still got Caleb Martin, who's a great wing, who I have tons of confidence. Happy that he's back. I believe he deserves more minutes. And obviously, Nikola Jovic and these other players. So I'm still happy. I'm still happy with this team. Now, for heading into next year, their record, I still believe we're going to be around high 40 wins. I don't think we're going to be touching 50 wins just yet. Right now, so far in this offseason after losing Tucker. But I do believe we're still going to be high wins. I don't think we're going to be the number 1 seed. I think we're going to still be a top 4 seed. And we're not going to be in the play-in, obviously. So those are my expectations for this team. Now, heading into the postseason may be a little bit different. Because if we see a Boston team, that's going to scare me in the first round. Somehow, if we do see them, because we just start losing a lot more games, that's going to scare me because obviously we understand what they done. They brought in Brogdon and Gallinari. If we see a Milwaukee, Chris Middleton being back, a lot of low-key moves this offseason. That team is really, really good. 76ers, they may get the old James Harden. He's been working a lot this offseason. But I am confident against the Atlanta Hawks, the Brooklyn Nets, the Chicago Bulls, the Toronto Raptors. So, like I said, I just don't want to see these teams in the first round because that's going to be hard. But also, my Heat Nation, we don't duck the smoke. If we're going to play them and we're going to have to see them, it is what it is. So, those are my expectations, high 40 wins. I do believe if all these players do step up eternally, I think we can make it to the NBA Finals. Maybe that's just me being a biased Heat fan, but you guys let me in the comment section what y'all think about that. Y'all predict y'all record and the expectations for these players and postseason. How far do you think of the finals, first, second, or third? But I love you guys so much. Make sure you follow my Twitch, link in the description. Bye.